As a child, I dreamt of a world beyond the ordinary. A kaleidoscope of colour and texture. A world where dreams meld with reality, amongst the clouds. In the heart of energy and light. Here, every element resonates with the city's pulse, powered by the symbiosis of humanity and technology. Each space a chapter of life, unfolding stories of elegance and the timeless splendor that is light and shadow. As the day gives way to night, my dreams, once whispered in the stars, shine brightly in this place I call home. In the heart of Dubai, where dreams touch the sky, I have found my reality. From my earliest memories to the reality of the woman I am today, this tower stands testament to the power of dreams.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please welcome your host for the evening, the one, the only, Terry Crews.
Dubai! How are you doing tonight? Wow, you look amazing. Oh, it is so cool. Hold on, let me get something out of the way. Here we go. Yeah. Your Royal Highnesses and Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this magnificent evening. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all to an evening that celebrates all that is great about the art of living. Tonight, we'll reveal a sensational new icon, born from a collaboration between two trend-setting brands. Mercedes-Benz and Binghatti unveil the iconic Mercedes-Benz Places by Binghatti, the first ever Mercedes-Benz branded residence in the world. As a brand that delivered 137 years of pure brilliance, the brand that the world recognizes with its three-pointed star, Mercedes-Benz has always been a global trendsetter in the automotive industry. In their first ever Mercedes-Benz Places project, the brand has chosen to partner with the world-class real estate brand Binghatti. With the introduction of a game-changing strategy in the real estate industry, Binghatti reinvented the concept of high-end brand philosophies within the real estate industry. Remarkable, outstanding, and simply phenomenal, the two brands challenged the limits of creative brilliance in the one and only Mercedes-Benz Places by Binghatti. I am honored to be joined by each and every one of you tonight. We appreciate your presence as a tribute to celebrate unmatched brilliance and exquisite creativity. You know, I remember the first time I bought a Mercedes-Benz. It was for my wife, and it was her birthday. And I have to tell you, I struggled a lot. I'm from a little town called Flint, Michigan, and I was very, very poor. But when I made it, I said, I'm going to buy a Mercedes-Benz. But I ended up making that my wife's car because she was the reason I became a success. Now, let's take a closer look at the story of Mercedes-Benz Places Binghatti as we witness insights from the inception of the project and its concept by the two brands.
For 137 years, our passion has been to give our customers the keys to explore new experiences and undiscovered places. And looking beyond automotive, we see exciting new horizons. That's why today I'm proud to introduce you to Mercedes-Benz Places, a new chapter where we blend the emotion and intelligence that defines our brand into a special real estate venture. Within this journey, we will create the most desirable places that customers and fans of the brand will call their homes.
We at Binghatti since day one have been almost obsessed with creating a brand in real estate. There's a clear difference for us between being a real estate developer and being a brand. And for us, we were very much inspired from the automotive industry. So that's really what drew us to a brand like Mercedes, a brand that's existed for 137 years, and a brand that's established itself with a very clear philosophy and design criteria. And we feel that we can learn indispensable lessons from a brand with such rooted heritage.
To realize this vision, we are joining forces with UAE-based Binghatti developers, a brand with many years of experience and, likewise, innovative ambition.
I think ultimately the reason why we chose to work with a brand such as Mercedes-Benz is because this brand truly echoes and reverberates the vision of Dubai as a city. Dubai is always in pursuit of being number one. Dubai always wants to be the leader in everything that it provides as a city. The best place to live in, the best place to work in, the best economic conditions. And this is the ultimate reason that we have chosen Mercedes-Benz being the leader in the automotive industry for 137 years.
With Mercedes-Benz Places Dubai, we are translating our design philosophy, sensual purity, into architecture, and striving to expand our design philosophy beyond automotive, into the lifestyles of our customers. With this project, we have the opportunity to bring our design expertise into the architecture of Mercedes-Benz Places Dubai.
As our first branded real estate, Mercedes-Benz Places will cater to a growing community of globally minded people, together with Binghatti.
What differentiates this project from other projects in Dubai is it very much comes from tomorrow. It comes from the future. And I think the main driver for us to work with a brand like Mercedes is that's exactly what Mercedes has consecutively delivered in the automotive industry. Mercedes has always been ahead of its time. Mercedes has always worked with technologies that were always new to the industry. And that's exactly what we want to bring to the real estate world. We would like to bring new technologies. We would like to bring a lifestyle from tomorrow. Every single element in the architectural design of this tower has been meticulously formed to form a sleek and elegant profile in the skyline of Dubai. The multiple layering of the architectural elements and the way the design of the crown is formed is done in such a way that provides almost a sensuality and a duality of layers that forms this elegant profile.
Our vision is clear. Through our design, we create unforgettable, luxurious moments.
Binghatti Developers is the perfect partner for us to create unique moments that are unmistakably Mercedes-Benz. I look forward to breaking ground and seeing this project to come to life over the next few months. Here's to this incredible journey ahead.
What an amazing story, ladies and gentlemen. It really is difficult to put into words just how remarkable this vision is. A vision creating a project from tomorrow in its design and creativity. Truly sensational. Now, without further ado, in a fashionable entrance like no other, arriving in the legendary Vision 111. Join me in welcoming the CEOs behind the two iconic brands, Mohammed Binghatti, CEO of Binghatti, and Britta Seeger, member of the Board of Management of Mercedes-Benz. Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined by the visionary leaders of the two brands for some exclusive insights into the philosophies that shape these two brands and ultimately this spectacular product. Mohammed, Britta, it is a pleasure to be sharing the stage with you.
The pleasure is mine. Thank you very much, Terry.
My absolute pleasure. Please, Mohammed, tell us more about the Binghatti brand and how its DNA and philosophy fit into this co-branded project.
With pleasure. Thank you very much. So before I do so, allow me to extend my gratitude to those who made this possible. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mercedes-Benz Places, Binghatti, born from tomorrow. So, what does it mean? What does it mean to be born from tomorrow? I think to answer this question, we look at what Mercedes-Benz has consistently done in the automotive industry for 137 years. Mercedes has brought the technology of tomorrow. Mercedes has brought the design of tomorrow. And today, we would like to tell this very narrative in the real estate industry. And so comes the slogan inspired by sensual purity. So what is sensual purity? Sensual purity is a philosophy that has guided the Mercedes-Benz design process for over a century. And to understand sensual purity, one can look at the history of Mercedes-Benz. So sensual purity is bringing or marrying or amalgamating two bipolar ideas to form something or a creation that is highly iconic and highly desirable. And if we look at the history of Mercedes-Benz, Mercedes-Benz as a brand came together by the merger of two very different companies. One was Benz, the creator of the automobile, a German engineering-oriented car manufacturer, and Daimler, so the owner of Mercedes. And this was a brand that was based in Monte Carlo, making race cars. So one company that is highly rational and highly engineering-oriented, and the other that is very emotional. And the merger of the two is what gives birth to what we call the philosophy of sensual purity. And this philosophy is explored in design language in many ways. So if we look at the architecture of the tower, the unmistakable feature that screams as soon as you look at the architecture is the stunning proportions. stunning proportions, quintessential Mercedes-Benz design language. Any creation that Mercedes-Benz conceives always shows sheer stunning proportions. Another example is to create unexpected moments. So a good example is the beautiful infinity pool that we have at the crown of the building, which creates a blur between the infinity edge and between the boundless skyline. And it is this unexpected moment that celebrates the quintessential Mercedes-Benz design philosophy. A third example is stimulating contrast. So the use of multiple layers on the exterior facade, the architecture, this oxymoron of architectural layers coming together, one that is flowing parsimoniously to the sky and the other that is rooted and embedded with a contrasting color. And so the ultimate objective is to create the next icon added to icons in Dubai. And Dubai's been known for icons since the 90s, since Burj Al Arab until today. We have the Museum of the Future. So this is destined to be the next iconic project in Dubai and to be highly desirable. And speaking of desire, what more desirable location to celebrate this magnificent project than downtown Dubai? So located in the heart of downtown Dubai, right in the center of here and now. Quite literally a 5-minute walk from the most desirable shopping districts, Dubai Mall. And this is a view. This is a view taken by drone footage right from the side. So residents are to expect nothing less than what you see on the screen. So we've covered the sensual side, I would say. And now we move to the purity, the genius behind the science and the layouts and the engineering. And, this project features a lot of luxury, I would say, to say the least. So when it comes to luxury, this project does not shy from luxury. So from concierge services to food and beverage services, to housekeeping services, the project is conceived of the utmost levels of luxury lifestyle and living. Multiple pools across all the units, and a pool on the podium level, and an additional pool within the crown of the building. But above and beyond the luxury narrative, which we're used to hearing in Dubai, what makes Mercedes-Benz stand out is the sustainability and intelligence narrative. So we strategically aligned Mercedes-Benz Places with Dubai's Integrated Energy Strategy 2030, which is aimed to reduce 600,000 kilograms of carbon emissions per year. That's 15,000 trees. And we do this in multiple ways. One is to aspire to achieve Gold LEED certification. And two, this is a very interesting one, number two, for me as an architect, we will be installing a building integrated photovoltaic facade on the entire rear elevation of the project, spanning 75,000 square feet. And what this facade is designed to do effectively is to generate energy to charge up to 40 electrical vehicles per day. That's a total of 20,000 kilometers in aggregate of carbon-free driving. We jump into the layouts. We have different collections, highly curated collections. We have the 2-bedroom suites, which are named after the pagoda. And if we have a close look at the floor plate of the pagoda suites, there are only 4 units per floor. So again, playing on this idea of exclusivity and the epitome of luxury. And if we look closely at these layouts, one unmistakable philosophy and feature that has been followed very religiously across all these layouts is pushing all the inhabitable spaces towards the external envelope and pushing all the service spaces towards the core of the building. So again, purity at its finest, rationalized lines. And this is a peek of the lobby. Once again, beautiful materials inspired from the interiors of Mercedes-Benz. Next, we have the 3-bedroom suites collection, which is named after the Grand Mercedes. And you know, here it gets even more special, because here we have 3 units per floor, only 3. So each and every owner, each and every homeowner effectively occupies 1/3 of a full floor. And again, the same philosophy, a clear delineation between public and private zones, a clear delineation between all the services and all the inhabitable spaces that are given more priority in the hierarchy of the design. The other thing you'll notice about these layouts, and this is again a Grand Mercedes suite, is there is a lot of focus on the lifestyle. So each and every bedroom, almost each and every bedroom, is a master bedroom with an in-suite bathroom and an in-suite closet. And here's a beautiful view of the interior. Next, we have the beauty that brought us here today. So we have our 4-bedroom penthouse collection named after the one and only Vision 1 EQ, the Vision 1 E11. And this is a collection of 4-bedroom penthouses, 2 units per floor only, half floors, beautiful layouts, and highly curated experiences. Here's a beautiful view of the interiors of what you can expect living in a penthouse. And next, it gets more and more exciting as you go up. So next we have the 5-bedroom penthouses, and these are named after the living legend, the Gullwing. And these penthouses sit on an entire floor plate. So a full floor celebrating a 360 view to the most desirable views of downtown Dubai, Burj Khalifa, and the Dubai fountains. Again, a glimpse of the interiors, beautiful materials, natural finishes such as travertine, walnut veneer, and beautiful, beautiful parquetry, phenomenal, stunning, absolutely out of this world. Next, it gets more exciting as you go up. We're almost there. So this is the second last, and this is the Mercedes-Benz Vision EQ Silver Arrow Penthouse, and this is actually a duplex. So this sits on 2 floors. This comes with all sorts of curated experiences and spaces. So this comes with your own private office, your own private gymnasium. It comes with 6 bedrooms, and you'll notice that it celebrates the public spaces within the unit with a double height space for the living room, dining, and kitchen. And last, but by no means least, the one, the only, named after the most expensive car in the world, sold at auction recently for $140 million, the one and only, the Uhlenhaut Coupe Penthouse. This is the cherry on top of the cake. This is the crown jewel. So this penthouse is a triplex, sits on 3 floor plates, and all the sorts of luxury that you can imagine under the sun. So your private gym, your private office, a private cinema, a private room for your service staff, a spa, a salon, you name it, it's there. So really, it's this process and this learning curve for us as architects and developers to work on such a magnificent and marvelous project that incorporates beautiful details and materials that you see here on the screen. Travertine finishes, satin chrome finishes, beautiful walnut veneer, stimulating contrast, as we discussed earlier. Here's one of the unexpected moments that we spoke about earlier, and the idea is to provide evocative spaces that awaken the senses. So here you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Mercedes-Benz Places, born from tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Wow, wow, wow. Absolutely remarkable. Mohammed, thank you for that briefing. That was just phenomenal. The themes, the concept, the design, everything about this hyper tower is simply unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure some of you are beyond keen on finding out what it takes to become an owner in this hyper tower. Live sales will begin now. Binghatti sales executives are available throughout the evening to register bookings and explain more about the details of the project. There will be an opportunity after dinner for our gold audience members from the grandstand to come down and take a closer look at the model right here. So please do join us after dinner by the model. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy a dinner with wonderful music performance. My name is Terry Crews. It was an honor to be your host for the evening. We'll see you all after dinner right here by the model. Good evening, Dubai.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. It was an honor to be joined by all of you to celebrate the launch of Mercedes-Benz Places by Binghatti, the hyper tower born from tomorrow.